Hello, welcome everyone. I'm just going to share out the live and then we'll get started. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Aiden. Hi, I'm just sharing out the live. Give me just a minute. How are you, Aiden? How are you? What's been going on? I just got a few more shares and then we'll be ready to go. I'll be right back. Okay, we are here. Hello. Oh no, you were in the hello. Oh no, you were in the hospital. What happened? Are you okay? Are you feeling better? What am I doing? I hope you're feeling better. It's not gonna work because I'm gonna have to get really close up to see the comments, but that's okay. Oh, good. So we have your undivided attention. Oh, you're so funny. So funny, big brother. Oh, so our affirmation is I let all that does not serve me fall away so that I can keep my focus. Thanks for the likes. So good to see you too. So Chuck, you will appreciate this. You're home now. You got out today. Oh, well, we're so glad you're here. Hello, Bethy. Hello. I'm not exactly sure if the kiddo is going to perform. We'll see. He's had a lot on his plate lately, and he's trying to keep up with working on his music. So for those of you who went and watched his new song, thank you so much. Super proud of him. I feel like he's kind of varying things a little bit and working on doing some different things, and so that's really exciting to see. So for those of you who went and watched it, thank you. If you haven't seen it yet, I did put it, that was the first YouTube link that I put in the chat today. So just trying to get his views up so that the algorithm will start pushing them out. Yeah, I thought so too. Hi, Jaden. Welcome in. Welcome in. I thought so too. So I was pretty proud of him. So the affirmation, I let all that does not serve me fall away so that I can keep focus. Every time I try and do something new, it hasn't been working. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chip Lover, welcome in. Josh, welcome in. Okay, guys, if you are not following YT Big Dogs down there, please follow him. Follow each other. Subscribe. You know I come from TikTok world. I say follow. That is who we are collabing with on the new YouTube channel. So, you know, if it's not YouTube and it's not TikTok, it has not gone my way. Yes, looking carefully. Oh, is that the wrong account? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see very well. I could see the YT, and that's all I could see. Hello there, Chip. How are you? So, I was trying to build on Waveful. Chuck, you remember we were doing stuff over there. And the new MSR video is good. You can see him getting better and better. Right, Josh? So excited. So I'm going to post that one on the channel. Try and get some more traffic driven over to him for that. But yeah, so I thought it was, I mean, you see the progress, right? So that's what's really exciting. And I found someone new to do music production lessons with him to help him learn some extra stuff. That was my live channel. This is your main channel. Okay. Okay. So you can follow YT Big Dogs. This is his main channel. He also has a live channel if you guys want to follow that too. Hi. Yes, so super excited about that. So I was building on Wayful because my goal was to kind of push his music out to a new audience. That was my goal. And I was an ambassador, so if I promoted Wayful on other platforms, I got super likes, and I use those super likes to run challenges and give them away. Chuck, you will appreciate this. On Friday, they told us that there was a new ambassador program, and that unless a video reached 10,000 likes on another platform, we weren't, basically what it boils down to is we're not going to get any super likes unless a promo video for them on another platform hits 10,000 views. And I'm like, well, I'm out because my videos don't get that. So, and I had just started kind of like posting again and was getting excited about creating and was starting to work on building other platforms, but that would take me so long to do. I was just like, I'm out, you know? And I was spending a lot of time watching other people's videos, just like I did on TikTok, that wasn't getting me anywhere. I mean, yes, it got me to 13,000 followers, but you see, I post a video with 400 views and I have maybe a couple of likes on it and no comments. So it's frustrating, right? And until we know what's going on with the world of TikTok, this M2 app or whatever it is that they're calling it, like, I'm just kind of like, if I feel like posting something, I will, but yeah, so it's gonna like, so that's what I'm saying, like, and I don't know, like with M2, are we are the thank you, Bethy, are the followers gonna, are we gonna be able to pull that stuff over, or are we gonna have to start all over from scratch? Because it took me forever to build that. So I'm getting good interaction. We have YT Big Dogs in here, and because of the stuff that we're doing on Instagram, now we're collaborating with him. Shaldo asked for footage from us that he saw us posting because that's where they're hanging out a lot. So, you know, I was just like, well, let's focus on Instagram and YouTube and kind of just let that be the way because all this other stuff is not working out. If they're going to do it already. Yeah, well, here's what I heard. I heard that they have the M2 app in the Google Play Store and for Android or whatever, but it has to be approved. And so once it's approved, they will roll it out. That's what I'm hearing from someone who does a lot of, and I just heard that today, because the message that I sent you guys was yesterday, somebody was saying we might just let it go away. So that's kind of just where we are. But yeah, like kind of figure it out. So yeah, so that's where we are. But so I was like, you know, every time I spend energy on something else, it's taking away. And I can really, especially since we're going to be doing this YouTube channel with YT Big Dogs here, then I can, you know, Instagram and YouTube seem to be where they are. Wish I could say what it is, but it's a work in progress at the moment. Which one, ours or your stuff that you're working on? Because if not, I kind of spilled the beans on ours. It's the new app. It's going to be the new US TikTok, but not called TikTok. I don't know what it stands for. I forget. And I had heard that months and months ago. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, water check, guys. I ventured out of the house today, so I put on makeup, and I curled my hair yesterday because it kind of looks better on the second day than the first day when I curl it. So I didn't have to do much to it today. So thanks for noticing, Bethy. Ours, but it's fine. Sorry. I didn't tell them what, I just said we were collabing. I didn't say what we were doing. I don't think, did I? I don't think. Yeah, Chuck, so I don't know. I don't know what what that's going to mean. So, yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I mean, if it pulls everybody over, okay, but the amount of time that I spent to like get to 10,000, and then I've been like, it took me forever to get to 12,000 and then 13. I don't know. What did I say? Am I allowed to say your real name on here, YT, or do you just want to be called YT? And I appreciate that very much. So I've been posting lots of concert footage over on the Instagram, and I'm hoping tonight, if I feel up to it after this, or maybe tomorrow, but I've got a big appointment tomorrow, hair appointment. It takes a while, people. That I'm hoping I can get on and keep and figure out why things keep getting set on my YouTube to private. YT, do you know why that is? Like, I go and I think a video is public, and then I pull up the account and I look at it, and they're private, and I don't have them set to private, I didn't think. I don't know if I told you, but the get together with my girls and their husband and soon to be hubby went super well. No, you didn't tell me that. So yes, so we've had the affirmation. Now I want you guys to tell me your good news, because we know we love the positive vibes in here. I know I was a little bit hinky with the stuff that wasn't working out on Waveful, but just to explain to you why I'm not going to be promoting that anymore. Online stuff. YT or Big Dog? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. That's why I wanted to ask. Wanted to be respectful. So, YT, I'm debating if I need to change my name. I feel like because there's like Connor Quest Mom and people that are involved like that, like I don't know that I could be NPC Mom, and that's a shirt that they have, and I wear that all the time. Should I become NPC Mama? Should I leave it as Smurfette? What do you guys think for branding purposes? That is so cool, Beth. That is so cool. Cabin for two on a cruise with Jay and Silent Bob. That's going to be so fun. Where does the cruise go, Beth? I'm hoping it's somewhere. Well, you're down in Georgia, so you're warmer anyway than we are, but I'm hoping you get to go someplace warm. My estranged daughter came. She came? Oh, Chuck. That makes my heart so happy. That's amazing. So as you'll see, Y2, this is YT. I keep saying Y2, don't I? YT. I'll just call you Big Dogs. So Big Dogs, this channel is very different than what I do with the NPC stuff. If you like, I can talk to you in a call. If you want to call after stream, I can help you with your channel stuff, problems you have. Okay, yeah, let's do that after we get off here. Kiddo has already showered, so I don't have to, like, that is already done for him, so I don't have to worry about noise and stuff on the call. Smurf Core. Costa Maya, Mexico. Yay! That is amazing, Chuck. I mean, amazing, Beth, because I saw Chuck right underneath there, sorry. Hello, Becky Love. How are you? How are you? Who is this Y2 person? I don't know. It's late. And so, Big Dogs, you will find that when I'm on calls late like this, my brain just asks them. They've been with me for several years, starting on TikTok. My brain I get all kinds of discombobulated. Take Nerdcore and turn into Smurfcore. I could. Smurfcore. You know what? That is, I'm kind of digging that. Big brother. I'm kind of digging that. What do you think, Big Dogs? Yeah, you just got to bear with me because I get like squirrely and forgetful and it gets crazy in here. No, you guys don't know him. This is the first time that he's coming into the live, and we met over on Insta. There's a cool Mayan temple that they're still excavating that I want to see. Ooh, that would be so fun. How are you, Becky Love? Running like a chicken with cut off. Soccer starting up for both the kiddos. Oh, I know that. I know that. I totally get that. So big dogs, we've got a community that came over here with me from TikTok. We've got kind of a core group. And so that's who's here tonight. We're missing a couple of them. And sometimes they pop in a little bit later. So big dogs, Chuck is a legally blind photographer whose work is amazing. So you should check his stuff out because it's really cool. Yes, I love when you guys talk to each other. So yeah. Poor big dogs. He's like, what have I got myself into coming over here? Thank you so much. Yes, you do write lyrics as well. Yes, you do. So this is a place of love and respect. So please be kind when you are in here. And yes, so Big Dogs, you really should check out his stuff because it's really cool. He's been interviewed by a TV station before to tell his story. Thank you, Big Brother. So yeah, I don't tolerate nonsense in here. My crew is pretty good about catching things and making sure that everybody feels safe in here because that's my goal. Oh my goodness, guys. So what else has been going on? So, you know, I told you that the kiddo's been loving the graphic design program. We did have an issue. There was a threat, and actually at his graphic design school, and 2 boys were arrested. And so I called the safety guy at the board today because I'm like, look, I kind of kept him at his home school because I could have sent him to that other school when we had moved, and I did not because of this. It's a much bigger school. And, you know, he was talking about social media being the problem, which I agree, but I'm like, but are you guys giving them any training, I don't think I used the word training, I can't remember what I used, but basically information like to help them understand, because they're all doing stuff on Snapchat and they're getting in trouble. So, you know, explain to them that it doesn't just go away. It doesn't, you know, people can screenshot it or it can be retrieved after. And so helping them understand the consequences of that, to me is important. And I used to do that with the middle school kids. In high school, when I would go in and talk to them, I know I've got comments, I will catch up, I promise, but you know, this to me is important because anything that you're going to put on social media, you need to stand by, right? And so anything that I post, I am perfectly comfortable posting because I'm not going to be posting stuff on there that I shouldn't be. Right, big dogs? Yeah, mostly group from TikTok, catching up. Kind of confused on what's going on here. What did I enter into? So this is an affirmation live, and we have an affirmation and then we talk about it, and then that kind of leads into kind of what's been going on with us for the week. When we began, we had a lot of people that needed a lot of support. And so this is a time when we can come together, even though we live all over the country, and sometimes we even have people from Canada come in. This is a time that we know we can come together and support each other and love each other and Before it was a lot of doing work on stuff as a group to support each other, and now it's kind of turned into more of a hangout, if that makes sense. Yeah, don't mess with little sister. We are a little nefarious, but we are nice people. I promise you guys are nice people. Yes, you are. So, basically, what started this Big Dogs was back during the pandemic. I got on TikTok because I was feeling very isolated. We were all at home, and I originally thought that TikTok was just kids dancing around. So I got on TikTok and I started building my account. We are nice people, I promise. Yes, we are. If you're not, you don't stick around too long because my mods take care of that. So yeah, we're all nice people. So I built the account. We might not always be nice, but we're decent humans. I've met so many amazing people on TikTok. Yeah, and so it was great. And I just thought, well, you know, if I can do lives, I was like, well, I kept seeing people go live, and I'm like, well, what can I do for going live? So, can you guys even hear the music tonight? I feel like the music's really low. And I have a heater going, so I forgot to turn that off. But so it's just a relaxing, calming space to come into. We built a tight community over there for the last 5 years, yeah. You can't hear the music a little bit? Okay, let me turn it up. I can see. Oh, my glasses on. There we go. Yeah. Is that better, guys? I knew what you meant. Yeah, this one's pretty quiet. It's very light. There we go. Okay, you can hear. Okay. Guys, you have to tell me because I get to talking and I'm not paying attention. You know me. I can sit here and talk all night. I don't. And this is another thing. So Big Dogs, because I do have the autoimmune disorder, I typically end at 10 my time. I know you're a little bit ahead of me, and so are some other people in here, or you're behind me, I mean. But I go for no longer than an hour because that's what I can manage and stay functional. So, and they're pretty good. We used to get into some discussions and we would kind of have to cut things off, and they would be really good and respect my boundaries, and they would even remind me, it's 10:01. You need to wrap it up. Oh, your tornado siren just went off? And there's not a rain cloud in sight. Be careful. You don't have to. You can just listen. There have been times when people have come in and they just listen. They don't say a word, and that's okay too. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, you can just come hang out and listen. Yeah, there's no pressure. No pressure. No, it's just a time where, you know, you're going to, when I have the music turned up, could be a high wind warning. Okay, just stay safe, Becky. No, you're fine. You're fine. So sometimes someone will ask a question and I was a therapist in my previous life. I don't do therapy now. So we have to be very careful about that. I'm not offering therapy for people because that's not my role, but we can support each other. Sometimes we have guided meditation. It's just chill. Yeah. Okay, well, just be careful, Becky, and just kind of keep an eye on things. so that you and the kiddos are safe. And we celebrate the successes. We celebrate the good things. You miss guided meditation? Well, we can do one of those tonight if you want. Test my city. Always test theirs every 2 or so months. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, both you guys are in here, Josh and Beth. And I got to meet Josh and Beth in person a couple years ago. We all went, we were all at Universal at the same time, so we got to meet. Our county does the test in the morning on the first Wednesday of the month. Yeah, I thought they did it at a particular time, maybe. Did you ever do anything with what you were doing? Which thing? Which one are you talking about, Chuck? Thank you, Bethy. I love giving snuggly hugs. Yeah, it might be Big Dog, but there's less than 200 people in town. Oh. No, I have a lot of music that I can record them for, and just with all the other stuff that's been going on, I haven't been able to do it. The guided meditation recordings. I actually need to do it so here's my frustration. About the time that I start feeling pretty well and I'm able to start doing things, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing pretty good, then I crash. And it's frustrating because I can't do that. Like, there are so many things in my head that I want to accomplish right now. The NPC stuff is easy because I already have videos of that. We have things that we're doing except for the podcast. And Big Dogs, I may ask you about that. I may show you my microphone settings to see what I'm doing wrong. But Go Brunch also did an update, so that's supposed to help with mic settings. So maybe it's not just me. I don't know. But Big Dogs, I would love to have you on the podcast once I can get it up and running. We've already got some people lined up, but yeah, I would like to have you on there. Yeah, little towns are cool. Started working out. My suit for the wedding is starting to fit better. Yay! Awesome. For our NPC journey, I have a Go Brunch room. I put one episode up. We recorded the second episode, and the sound cut out yet again. We've recorded that second episode about 3 or 4 times. And so, or Josh, maybe you can help me with the settings for the microphone. So the last time it was recording, and I was like, oh, I don't have my microphone plugged in. And I knew it wouldn't sound as good without the microphone. So when I plugged the microphone in, that's when it cut out. So what I need to do, I know, but it looks so cool. It's so cool. And I paid for it. And then, I mean, I wanted something different. I wanted something that would catch people's eye, to stand out. So I don't know. But if we keep having trouble, because the goal is to have guests come on, like Big Dogs, and we have a friend that we met, Kiddo met the first, not this year, but year before, who he hung around, and they've talked, the last couple years. I've got moms, the mom that came looking for me, because we talked in line, not this year, but last year. And I've got to and then eventually I want to have artists come on. I've got to make sure it's functioning, so I might have to move platforms, but I hate to because it's really cool. Might be able to help in a way, but we do ours differently. Yeah. Is it OBS? Is that what you were saying you were using? Because I've heard of that. Does it require phantom power, perhaps? What is that? I don't know what kind of mic. I'm distracted by shiny things. It is... Audio Technica, does that make sense? Do you know which one that is? Okay, you can explain what I'm called. Okay, all right. So we'll hop on briefly after. Let me go see if we're getting a performance tonight from the kiddo. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back. What about here on YouTube? I mean, we could. We could, but I don't know how to record it directly onto YouTube with 2 people at the same time. And I can talk to Big Dogs about that too when we talk. Let me check and see if he's gonna come in, and I will let you guys know. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, no performance tonight. He's working, but if you really want to see or hear him, then you can go to his YouTube channel at Mountain State Rapper and listen to his brand new song that just dropped today. I know we have a lot of things to talk about. Are you keeping track, Big Dogs? Because I'll forget by the time we get off the call, because that's how my brain works. Yeah, that's what happens. So we'll hang out here for a little bit more, and then I'm probably gonna go because we do have to get up much earlier now for school. See, my brain just like kind of short circuits sometimes. Commercial break sponsored by Maybelline. You're funny. Technica is pretty decent. Yes, it's a USB mic. Yep. So there's something going on in the settings when and remember I was having that problem before, so I got it solved with the regular speaker. And then when I put the microphone, it flipped something else. Now, again, it may be a Go Brunch thing because I did see they did the update, and that part of the update was mic issues. So I don't know. And I promise you, Big Dogs, I am responsible. I promise you we will be able to do the channel together. Does anyone remember what we need to talk about? Lost it already. Okay, let me see. Do I have something to write stuff down though? I will have to write it down. I have a pencil. I don't know where it went. Okay. All right, so we need to talk about the mic. The mic and why my stuff is on private. Because, like, you know, the lives are supposed to stay on there. I take my glasses off because I don't like those circles. I don't like the, start over. So these are supposed to upload, and a lot of times if someone here has missed it and they want to go back and watch it, it will say private and they can't watch it. I wrote it down so we would remember. The piece of news is as a result of the get-together, we created a family chat on Messenger. Chuck, that's amazing. Oh, and how to record on YouTube. Directly, maybe. Record on YouTube. This is why I have stuff handy to write with, because I will forget. So how is the Messenger going? How is that, Chuck? So I'm so happy for you that it went so well. You'll have to message me and tell me more about it, because that just warms my heart. So who are we missing tonight? Melissa and Lori. Lori came last week, so she seems to be hanging in there okay. So I haven't talked to her this week. Oh, Kitten. But Kitten watched the video, so I know. I kind of try and keep track of people, big dogs, as far as trying to make sure that I've had contact with people so that I know they're okay. So if they're commenting on a video, then I figure they're okay. And you and I are talking on Insta about stuff anyway, so yeah, so I was bummed about Wayful, but it's going to free up a lot of time that I can just devote to the NPC stuff, which is fine. Still learning how to work Insta, still learning how to work the YouTube to get more subscribers and followers and things like that. I know how to do it on TikTok, but TikTok is different than these other platforms. Be right back. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I may be gone by the time you get back, because I'm gonna hang out for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna get things squared away so that we can have our chat. So if you come back and we're gone, that's why. And I'll catch on Insta. So this is kind of exciting. The NPC world and the Smurfette world are kind of colliding. And so it was funny, because I was talking to the kiddo today about like some of his rhyming schemes and stuff. I was like, I challenge you to, because he, like, a lot of times I'll challenge him to use words. Like, he'll say a word and I'll be like, you should put that in a rap, in a song, to make it challenging for him. And so today I was talking about challenging him, and like on some of his rhymes, and he was like, yeah, that's what Cam Steady was talking about. I was like, okay, see, mama knows. Because he had said to me, he was like, yeah, Cam Steady was talking about 2 syllables, something, and I was like, okay, at the time. And then as I'm listening to his stuff, just trying to give him little things that he can tweak to always keep improving. He's always trying to improve, and he is improving. He's doing a great job. But if I can be a little bit of help, I would like to be able to do that. So I was like, oh, so see, Mama kind of knows what she's talking about. I do have an ear, like, I can mimic music, and I can write lyrics. I've played a wide variety, not a wide variety, but I've played a few instruments in my life. I can't play any of them now, because we've had that discussion, because I just forget it. If I don't constantly use it, it just goes away, and it's like starting all over. But I played piano, clarinet, guitar, violin when kiddo learned how to do it. So I have a bit of an ear for music, a little bit, and so I can tell when I'm like, oh, maybe that could be different, or, things like that. So just trying to help him continue working on his craft, because that's what the guys at Nerdcore were saying at NPC were saying to him, is you just have to keep working on your craft. So I'm excited about tomorrow for him to have this lesson. I think I'm gonna have to log in on my computer for that, because he'll need his computer, or sorry, I digress. And like, so like, because he's so busy with other things, like I'm seeing, you know, the creator or the artists that are doing stuff aren't putting out a song every week, because they have built their base, right? And so they can go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, and people look forward to that, and they're waiting on it, right? So he's working on building that up. So he wants to stay fresh in people's minds. Where was I going with that? There was the whole reason I was talking about that. What was it? Oh, so what I'm seeing them do on Instagram is they will have a song, and they will do behind the scenes footage on it. They will be lip syncing it or singing it in different places. Maybe some are, you know, wearing a costume for it, which, you know, his mask fits into that. And so I'm like, we really need to be recording you doing these things so we can keep getting the song out in front of people. If I start putting on Insta, like, we're having some people comment on stuff over there, and they're NPC fans. Like, that's the people we're trying to reach, right? So Mama has a plan, and I'm working on it. But I see things that other people are doing, and I'm trying to help him implement that, because it's working for them. So might as well try it. And plus, I want to start pushing out, like on the Our NPC Journey channel. I've been pushing out all of the other nerdcore artists now that we've kind of built up, and I'm getting some views for those. Now I want to start pushing his music out there so that we can get it to the fans. Although it's hard for me to promote it just on my personal stuff, because people just looking at it, they don't understand that it's about anime and it's about other things. And so, you know, there's fighting, there's all this stuff in there that he's rapping about, and it's not like he's doing it, it's a character. We'll work through it. Got to run. Kids have some homework, bedtime for them. Yes. Good night, my love. Take care of yourself. Take care of the kiddos. And I think I'm going to wind down myself. The affirmation, I let all that does not serve me fall away so that I can keep my focus. So that's what I'm trying to do. So as long as you guys want me coming here, I'll come here every Monday night when I can. And you guys have been the one thing that I've always kept before the NPC stuff, was you guys and coming here. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this journey with us. It means a lot when you go and you watch his video and you comment that you're seeing his progression. And I just really, really appreciate it. So thank you for all the support, all of you who've given me technical support in the past. I will get there eventually. It's gonna happen. I know I've been saying that for a long time. I feel like each time I get over one hurdle, there's another one. And it's frustrating, but I'm just gonna keep pushing through, and I'm just gonna keep doing it until I get it. All right, my butterflies. I will see you next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Much love.